dropped 35 pounds and went from this to this year by doing these 3 things. Without a GLP-1, it was without metformin, and I only changed 3 things. First thing I did was I went on an anti-inflammatory diet. Now I have PCOS, insulin resistance, Hashimoto's. My doctor's been telling me for years gluten, cut dairy, and I have resisted. And so when I went off of a GLP-1 medication, I cut them. I had to manage my inflammation. And within 4 weeks, I had dropped 12 pounds. Also, my face went from this to this. 2, I stopped working out like a crazy person. The calories that you burn working out is nothing. Working out is for your health, to build strength. You need to do those things, but it is not going to make a difference in your weight loss. All I did...
It will make a difference in your weight loss because it makes it easier to be in a caloric deficit because you're burning more calories. So if you're doing cardio, because cardio is the best tool to use if you're trying to increase your caloric output, it can make it to where you can eat more food during your caloric deficit and still lose weight. But I understand what she's saying. You could literally lose weight and never work out, and I think that's the point she's trying to make, and I do agree. But working out makes it a bit more bearable because you can eat more food.
First 5 months of this year was I walked for an hour every single day. Walking an hour every single day lowers your cortisol, helps your mental health, increases your digestion. It helps your body in every single way.
Okay, so she's talking about like weight training, CrossFit, like HIIT classes. Yeah, because like walking is like the foundational thing we do all our clients. It's so simple. I teach it on here for free every single day, but people just don't do it. 2 miles a day keeps the belly fat away. She's doing even longer than 2 miles if she's walking for an hour or she's just walking really slow. But like picking up these habits, and if you're doing them every day, you're going to change your entire life.
And the last thing I did was I stopped eating at night. I cut myself off at 7.
That is such a underrated rule because you could easily eat an extra 1,000 calories at night. Even myself, the coach, have been guilty of eating a whole pint of Ben & Jerry's in the past before bed. Like cutting out, having that cutoff time, you could cut out 1,000 calories easily.
I just stopped eating. It is crazy. The difference between me losing weight and gaining weight has always been...
The biggest thing she did is she set herself up in a system where it's easy to stick to the rules. She walks an hour a day. She doesn't eat after a certain time, and she's just in a caloric deficit, to be honest. And that's why she's losing weight now. Make it as easy as possible to make the right decision, and you'll lose weight just like she did.